a running fan or if you are a mom athlete fan, it was an awesome weekend to be a spectator. Kept track of Western States on YouTube. I think at least 6 moms were running Western States, maybe more. One of our favorites, Rachel Drake, who was on the podcast, she was in top 10, which is amazing for her first 100-miler. And then over at the track for Olympic trials, so many moms in so many different sports. La St. Pierre, she did amazing. I don't know, trying to think who else off the top of my head. Steph Bruce, she ran and she was on the podcast. She's less than a year off her 3rd pregnancy. She's got 3 kids, and she had a wonderful post about, I was dead last, but I showed up, and just so many amazing stories that I feel like I don't remember this about the last Olympics. I don't remember this, or the last Olympic trials, kind of having these conversations that it's just so almost normal, if that makes any sense. And there's so many stories, like these moms have 1 kid, 2 kids, getting back and just really working hard, and it's almost getting to be the norm. And then even over 40, so many women showing up. I think there was at least 6 women over 40. Mom Sally McRae, she goes by Yellow Runner. Like, she had a rough day at Western States, but again, just showing up, and she got to run with her daughter, who just finished high school, and is kind of ushering that next generation. And I love this normalcy. And if you weren't screaming at your TV and crying when Nikki Hiltz won the 1500 last night, you have no heart, you have no soul. Like that, they're just an absolute inspiration. My daughter and I were just like, she's like, Mama, are you crying? I'm like, yes, I'm crying. Just some really cool role models. But again, these aren't conversations that we were necessarily having as kind of normal conversations a couple of years ago, and it's just really cool to kind of be in this space and watching to see how far women in sports have come, and just knowing some of the struggles that women have after trying to return to sport to pregnancy. I'm just excited to see where it's all going. But yeah, it was super cool weekend, watching women's sports, and just for sport in general. I'm hoping the Olympics is kind of the same, that we get to hear just some more in-depth stories. Yeah, it's just super cool. So pop your highlight of what you watched this weekend. Did you watch Western States? Did you watch Olympic trials? I feel like Hard Rock is coming up soon, so some more ultra stuff. But yeah, pop your favorite sport moment from this weekend, because we are definitely feeling all the feels. And I'll link here to some of our podcast guests that were featured this weekend as well. So.